Scriptures for deliverance from anger. Let all bitterness, wrath, anger, clamor, and slander be put away from you, along with all malice. Do not let the sun go down on your anger. Be angry and do not sin. A soft answer turns away. Wrath, but a harsh word, stirs up anger. The Lord is merciful and gracious, slow to anger and abounding in steadfast love. Whoever is slow to anger has great understanding, but he who has a hasty temper exalts folly. Refrain from anger and forsake wrath. Fret not yourself. It tends only to evil. A hot-tempered man stirs up strife. But he who is slow to anger quiets contention. Good sense makes one slow to anger, and it is his glory to overlook an offense. Be not quick in your spirit to become angry, for anger lodges in the heart of fools. For the anger of man does not produce the righteousness of God. Make no friendship with a man given to anger, nor go with a wrathful man. But I say to you that everyone who is angry with his brother will be liable to judgment. Wrath is cruel. Anger is overwhelming. But who can stand before jealousy? Whoever is slow to anger is better than the mighty, and he who rules his spirit than he who takes a city. Do not provoke your children to anger, but bring them up in the discipline and instruction of the Lord. Let every person be quick to hear, slow to speak, slow to anger. A fool gives full vent to his spirit, but a wise man quietly holds it back. If you are offering your gift at the altar, and there remember that your brother has something against you. For jealousy makes a man furious, and he will not spare when he takes revenge. Put them all away: anger, wrath, malice, slander, and obscene talk from your mouth. The Lord is slow to anger and great in power, and the Lord will by no means clear the guilty. Blessed are the meek, for they shall inherit the earth. A man of wrath stirs up strife, and one given to anger causes much transgression. Do not be overcome by evil, but overcome evil with good. He who is quick-tempered acts foolishly, and a man of wicked intentions is hated. But now you must put them all away: anger, wrath, malice, slander, and obscene talk. Whoever restrains his words has knowledge, and he who has a cool spirit is a man of understanding. But you, O Lord, are a God merciful and gracious, slow to anger, and abounding in steadfast love. Fathers, do not provoke your children, lest they become discouraged. Turn from evil and do good. Seek peace and pursue it. The Lord will not hold him guiltless, who takes his name in vain. And the Lord passed before him and proclaimed, the Lord, a God merciful and gracious, slow to anger. The Lord is gracious and merciful, slow to anger, and abounding in steadfast love. The vexation of a fool is known at once, but the prudent ignores an insult. Better is a little with the fear of the Lord than great treasure and trouble with it. Whoever covers an offense seeks love, but he who repeats a matter separates close friends. Better to live in a desert than with a quarrelsome and fretful woman. Do not say, I will repay evil. Wait for the Lord, and he will deliver you. Refrain from anger and turn from wrath. It leads only to evil. A quick-tempered person does foolish things, and the one who devises evil schemes is hated. Whoever is patient has great understanding, but one who is quick-tempered displays folly. Do not make friends with a hot-tempered person. Do not associate with one easily angered. A gentle answer turns away wrath, but a harsh word stirs up anger. Do not repay anyone evil for evil, but be careful to do what is right in the eyes of everyone. Be kind and compassionate to one another, forgiving each other just as in Christ. God forgave you, for his anger lasts only a moment, but his favor lasts a lifetime. The Lord is compassionate and gracious, slow to anger, abounding in love. In your anger, do not sin. Do not let the sun go down while you are still angry. But the wisdom that comes from heaven is first of all pure, then peace-loving, considerate. An angry person stirs up conflict, and a hot-tempered person commits many sins. Fools give full vent to their rage, but the wise bring calm in the end. For as churning cream produces butter, and as twisting the nose produces blood, so stirring up anger produces strife. For the wrath of man does not produce the righteousness of God. But you, O Lord, are a compassionate and gracious God, slow to anger, abounding in love and faithfulness. My dear brothers and sisters, take note of this. Everyone should be quick to listen, slow to speak, and slow to become angry. Get rid of all bitterness, rage and anger, brawling and slander, along with every form of malice. Do not let your heart envy sinners, but always be zealous for the fear of the Lord. A hot-tempered man stirs up conflict, but one slow to anger calms strife. Good sense makes one slow to anger, and it is his glory to overlook an offense.